we don't really seem to resemble the church at Pentecost, do we? Jesus says Pentecost was a time of intense prayer. Hey, maybe you don't pray like they do. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17 says simply, pray constantly. Why is that? It's God's will for all believers. When the going gets tough, God wants us to pray. When we have reason to rejoice or give thanks, God wants us to pray then too. God's gracious adoption of us in baptism makes prayer possible and makes it necessary, not just some of the time, but all of the time. For the last several months, I've been talking to my cousin Nancy on the phone every other Monday. One of us calls the other. And for heaven's sakes, that's one of the first things I noticed about her. She's a person of strong faith, and I've always known her in that regard. But every time I talk to her, she talks about praying. I mean, she prays about everything. And it makes me ask my own self, gosh, how am I doing that? How come I'm not doing that? If you feel, the old bumper sticker used to say, far away from God, guess who moved? If you feel like the church isn't much like the Pentecost church anymore, it might be because you're not praying like they did. Think about it. That's what the Pentecost church is all about, and it is what Grace to Go is all about as well.